Hi guys, I'm so sorry. My name is Ashley Woods. If you do not know me, if you're watching live, there'll be a red box up top. If you're watching the replay, which I'm sure you are because no one's on here yet, just say hashtag replay so I know you're here and you can hear me and all that. Share with your teams. I feel like this is something that gets overlooked a lot in our business, and I want to kind of explain it a little better with some of our newer girls that are coming in. I know a lot of ladies are running for pink, and I think it's a really good idea to make sure you stay level-headed in it all and not just focus on one thing, kind of like spread the love everywhere. So as you guys are hopping on, say hi. I don't want to start talking until I know you guys can hear me, so just let me know if you can hear me. Just like give me an emoji or something. Let me know you can hear me. So I wanted to start, okay, thank you, Tracy. Okay, I wanted to start, I'm so nervous. I wanted to start with my story a little bit and tell you guys like why I feel like this is important. I joined in 2016. I had no idea what network marketing was. I had no idea what any of it was. I had to Google what MLM meant after I was watching like a training from Amber Voigt or something. Like, I had no clue, you guys, no clue. All I knew was my friend was going on a cruise for free and I wanted to go. That's it. So I joined in 2016. I hit yellow. I hit my fast start. Not to say that my mom didn't buy one of the kits. I mean, we all got to do what we got to do, right? So I hit my fast start, then I hit pink, and then I hit blue. How I got to that point was not by doing my daily task sheets, which I'm going to show you all the ones that I found. It wasn't by doing the daily task sheet. It was talking about the products because I was so excited about it. I never wore makeup before, so when I had all this makeup that didn't break me out and it felt good on my skin, I was pumped. So I was telling everybody about it. So then everybody was buying it. So then all my sales were going up. And then when my sales were going up, I'm like, okay, well, they like the makeup, why not sell them the kit? Because it's a better deal, right? Your mom did too. I mean, hey. So I was selling the kit. I was giving everybody all the discounts I could because it was an instant gratification. I didn't have to get out of my comfort zone. You guys all know by now, if you're not out of your comfort zone, you're not growing. So I thought by getting high sales, getting high PRS, and I was making a little bit of a paycheck, and I was doing work, like I felt like I was busting butt, but I wasn't going anywhere because I wasn't growing my team. Don't do what I did. Do not, please do not make sales your number one priority. Yes, it's important. Yes, you have to sell product, but please, for the love of all things, grow a team. Please don't do what I've done. So I have been, hey Hannah, I've been at Blue Status for I think 2 years now because I didn't grow a team and I wasn't being coachable. Please be coachable. Please grow a team and listen to me. Okay, so that's a little bit of my story. Again, I was selling the kit. I was not selling the opportunity because it came easier for me. I wasn't being coachable. I wasn't doing the hard things because I was like, I don't want to ask people to join my team because I'm asking them to do work, and I didn't want to do that. I thought that it was easier for me to sell product. So that's my story. That's my little thing, and that's why I feel like I can kind of talk to you guys about this because I've done it the wrong way, and I don't want you to do it the wrong way. So, has anyone on here heard of a task sheet or a daily activity list, or doing all the things and you're like, I don't know what to do. I do all the things. What things? I need to book, sell, and sponsor. What else do I need to do, right? So if you've heard of an activity sheet or a task sheet or you follow one, give me like something. Okay, Hannah does. Good. So I have pulled out a few that I have at home, and I really feel like they are all covering the same thing. It's more of, for me, it's what you like to look at. So this is the one that, and I know it's backwards, this is the one that I follow, and I'm just going to read it to you. This is what I have been implementing into my business, and I'm going to explain to you why you want to do the things that are on this list. And I'm going to try to give you some examples of what to do or what to say when you're doing some of these things, so it's not like overwhelming. So if you have a piece of paper and a pen, you might want to grab it. Again, I just don't want you to make the same mistakes I did, because I see my sideline sisters all growing and their teams all around them, and they have like a girl gang and they're all pumped, and I don't, because I wasn't being coachable. So it sucks, and I'm paying for it now, but it's okay because I've learned my lesson and I'm changing the way I do my business, and I want to help you guys do the same. So on this sheet, this is basically a 90-day slay, but this is good for a daily plan, a daily activity sheet or a goal for your business. So I don't like to call them task sheets because I feel like it's a task and I don't want to do it. Like I'm at work, I don't want to be there. So I feel like if I have an activity plan and check off the activities as I go, I'm more likely to do it instead of, oh, I got a message, everybody happy birthday today. That's my task. Ooh, it's like negative. Whatever. So you would obviously want to make sure you keep record of your days that you do it and how many days you do it in a row, because you'll notice as you do these for so long, you're going to have like a lot of different ways that you're growing in your business. And it may not be growing your team at once. It may not be sales, but you're going to get more interaction on all your stuff. You're going to get more curiosity on all your stuff. Yes, activity plan, Hannah. I just feel like task makes it sound negative. Again, this is the one that I'm using, and then I'll also show you guys the other ones that we have. I know Liz has some in the files section, I think, in Goal Diggers that are for like 30 minutes, 90 minutes, and 60 minutes or something. Like, you fit this business into your life, and I feel like if you've got a plan to do so, you're more likely to succeed in it rather than running around and not knowing what the heck's going on, you know? Okay, so this one says, hey Liz, this one says post 3 to 4 times on your personal timeline. So the reason that they want you to, or we want you to do that, or you should want to do that, is because you want your people to know that you're still here. A lot of our business is done behind the scenes, and I didn't know, I didn't know that until probably really recently. Like, I've heard people say magic is in the messenger, but again, I was being a stubborn ass and wasn't being coachable, and I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna sell some shit. So make sure that you post on your timeline, because if people don't see you interacting with them, they're not gonna think that you're still selling, and they're gonna be like, oh, I know a girl that used to do this, or I used to have a makeup girl, but she stopped. And well, she may not have stopped, but she could have just not been on Facebook anymore. So if you're not out there, they don't know that you're still working. So please make sure that you are being active on your Facebook wall every day, whether it's 1 post or 5. Just do it. Make sure that your face pops up in their timeline every day. And please don't make it all about Unique. You're a person, you're not an infomercial. I know it's hard because we are all super excited about giving everybody all this makeup and all the opportunity that we have, and we just want to like give it all, give it all, give it all. But that's not all you are either. You were a person before you joined, you're still a person now. So if you like going ice skating, talk about it. If you like pugs, talk about it. Not just about your mascara. So a few things that it says on my little list that gives me ideas of what to post about, and I'm just going to tell you what I try to do every day, because I feel like if I do like a schedule, I know exactly. Yes, make people see your face. Make people think about you when they're like, oh, I need some new makeup. I need a refill on my foundation. And they're going to think of your face. I like to start my day, most days, with a motivational quote. I did a lot of personal development when I started this business. When I started, I was 6 months pregnant, and then when I had my daughter, I had a rough delivery, and I have a little bit of almost PTSD from it, which I just found out on Valentine's Day from my therapist. Yay! So I've had to do a lot of personal development to get myself in the right spot to be able to help other people and to get other people to see the light. So I had to make myself see the light first, if that makes any sense at all. It kind of makes sense in my head, but whatever. So anyway, motivational. You want to be the positive light in people's days. If they're on Facebook in the morning, which I work in a factory and everybody's always got their nose in their phone. Most of the time it's on Facebook. So you want them to see your face first thing in the morning with something positive. When I'm going to work, I am not a happy person. I am very upset because I don't want to be there. And if I'm on my Facebook and I see Hannah post something positive, it makes me feel better. You want to be the bright spot in their day, right? So post a motivational post, quote, whatever. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. You want to post an engagement post. Why is an engagement post important? Because it's going to boost your algorithm. Now, I'm not going to say that I know everything about Facebook and all the algorithms and all that stuff because I have no clue. But at the same time, I do know that when you post something that's engaging and people comment on it, it will boost you back up into the newsfeed every time someone comments on that post. So if you see someone in here, or you're like, oh, Ashley just posted about coffee today, that's an engagement post. And if I'm asking about which coffee creamer are you, and it goes from dark to light, that's an engagement post. I posted about my nails, A, B, C, or D or something. That's an engagement post. People want to give their opinion, so ask for it. It's the easiest way to boost your posts on your wall, engagement posts. You can post an opportunity post, which I highly recommend. Talk about what the business has done for you. Even if you've just started and you're like, I want to quit my job, but I'm not there yet. Because I had a hard time with that. I'm like, well, I'm not there yet, so how am I going to say this is helping me, you know? And it was like, well, what are the small things? So if you think about your purple card and you're going to get your nails done. So thankful for my purple card. I just had to go get my nails done and didn't have to touch the family budget. Or thank goodness all I had to do was sell a few mascaras to go run and get some last minute diapers. I mean, something like that, because it's instant money in people's hands. 3 hours later, you guys, we have power. A live video, obviously, you're going to get the most interaction when you go live. I know it's scary. I am shaking right now, and my pits are really sweaty. But I'm here, and I'm doing it. You have to get uncomfortable, you guys. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. So get out of your comfort zones and go live. We have groups set up. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a private group that you guys can go into and practice going live. It's only unique presenters in there. So just go in there and do it and rip the Band-Aid off. Go live. It will change your business. People will get to know you better by talking, or not talking to you, but you're talking with them face to face, rather than just posting a picture and some words. Go live. Pre-record a video and post it so you don't feel like you have to talk to people. Thank you, Hannah. I'm shaking. Post the family post. I love posting with Brindley. And honestly, she gets the most interaction and the most comments and the most likes than anything I ever do. Because she's pretty cute, right? Brindley's my daughter, if you don't know. But post about your family. People want to see and learn about you. They're not buying unique. They're buying you. So make people fall in love with you. Obviously, you want to talk about the products. Again, don't make it the only thing you talk about. And a lifestyle post is, if you are, like, a lifestyle post for me would be, let me think, something about an office view, and I can't wait until this is a permanent one for me. So I could take a picture of my office right now, and I'm in my pajamas still. I didn't even comb my hair. And I could take a picture and be like, I can't wait for this to be my office view every day. And that's a lifestyle post, really. And that could fall into business or opportunity, actually. So it could go anywhere. So those are ideas for your timeline posts. Your daily tasks, these are additional to that. You should really, really, really try. I know it's backwards. I apologize. You should really try to do all of these things, but if you can't, don't beat yourself up. A lot of these things don't apply if you don't have a team. So right now, a lot of these things don't apply to me because my team isn't here anymore. So posting your VIP once a day. I know a lot of people say don't put all your focus and energy on your VIP, but at the same time, it is still important because that's the only place that you can post private sales, and that's the place where you can form a community with your customers. So please don't forget about them and make them feel special, and don't only post about makeup, post funny things and memes and jokes. I mean, anything. It's like, post things in there that you wouldn't want to post on your timeline for everybody to see. You know what I mean? Like, it's your little girl gang in there. So you want to make sure you post in there every day so they know that you didn't forget about them. If you go live, share your live into your VIP. That's another thing you can do. If you have a team page, make sure you're posting in your team page 3 times a day around different trainings. Tag your teams in trainings that you see. Message everyone happy birthday. This is a non-negotiable for me because I feel like it's the easiest thing in the world to do. So I do my motivational quote thing in the morning, and then I'll go straight to my birthdays. How you find your birthdays is if you go to events, and then you go to calendar or schedule. It'll have a little birthday cake, and then it'll have the names right next to it for that day. You message, don't post on their wall. You message them happy birthday, or you sing to them happy birthday. Make them feel special. And again, when you're in their messenger, you're going to pop up into their timeline because Facebook thinks that you guys are friends because you're talking behind the scenes. So that will also boost you into their stuff, and then they're going to see you more. It's like it's a circle, you guys. It's a circle. Happy birthday. Shout out people on your downline. It says go live 3 to 4 times a week. Again, you don't have to go live, so don't think that that's like a deal breaker, but it is a very, very, very big thing to do for your business. Let's see. I'm trying to like go faster because I feel like I've been on here for a while. Let's see. Comment on 20 non-presenters posts. So this is going to help you reach out to other people besides your little comfort zone of unique. So I've done something to help me with this. I had a hard time with it because, let's see, there was a while ago Liz would do little incentives and things like daily activity contests, and if you commented on 20 people that weren't presenters and screenshot it and send it, well, I'm at work during the day, so it's a little hard for me to search. So when I'm scrolling on my page, I'm like, dang, they're all presenters. I don't have any friends that aren't presenters. So I printed out my friends list. And I took a black marker and I blacked out every person that's a presenter and a man. And now I have my people that I can message without having to sit there and scroll and get frustrated and like, oh, they're not working. Another thing you can do is make a separate list on Facebook. It's a friends list, but you can only put people in there that are potential presenters or only customers. So if you click on that, it'll just pop up into your feed only those people that you've selected. So I have a friends list on my Facebook, and you can only do it on desktop, that has, thanks Liz, that has only potential presenters, so I know that I'm going and intentionally using my time wisely because I don't have a lot of it. I work full time, and I have a lot of guilt with Brindley being in my office and not with her because I'm gone all day anyway. So while I'm in here, I want to make it worth it. So I go on that list, and I just go through and comment on every post on that page because I put those people in there knowing that they could potentially be a presenter or potentially be a customer. So I'm being very intentional about who I'm commenting on and who I'm spending my time with. Another one is to message everyone that interacts on your posts. I think a lot of times when I first joined, I did a lot of posts and praying, and I did it for a very long time. When you do a post on Facebook, you're fishing. So I post about the Flawless 4, and I say, if you want more details, then give me a sunshine emoji or something. And if anyone comments a sunshine emoji or they like that post, if they like that post and they comment it, I'm going to go back in Messenger and I'm going to message them about it and say, like, thanks for commenting on my post. Would you like more info? Or thanks for liking my post. Would you like more info? Because you're fishing for people. They're not going to come to you and message you about it. You have to message them. And I know it took me a long time. I'm sorry, I'm so nasally. It took me a long time to get over the fear of bugging people, but all it is customer service. I get busy and I forget things a lot, and it took me a long time to realize that's probably what other people are doing too. So when they're not reaching out to me, I need to reach out to them. Be good at customer service, people. Keep your customers happy, because they're the ones that are probably going to turn into presenters and be your teammates. So keep them happy and around. Follow up with past customers. This is something that I'm very bad about, and I'm changing it this month. I'm in Hungry and Coachable with some girls, and that's what we're doing right now, is following up with all our past customers. I dropped the ball big time on that one, and I am so grateful that Liz had us do this, because I wouldn't have even noticed it, honestly. Yeah, it's on my task list, but it wasn't like a thing that I thought was important. The last one on this additional list is to tag your team in posts and groups, which I think everyone in here does a good job of that. When anyone posts something that is training-wise or announcements, you guys all should be tagging your teammates, or even Sideline Sisters. We're all in this together, so help each other out. So those things that I just went through should be the easiest part to do of this list. This right here, this top half, these are easy, okay? This is when the work comes in. This is when you're going to get in Messenger, okay? So you want, well, this part isn't, but you want to add 5 friends on Facebook, and you're like, well, I don't have anybody to add. I've already added all my friends. Well, then you need to have more parties, because that's how you find friends. So have your parties and add everybody from that party onto your friends list, because that's how you grow your friends list. Another way to grow your friends list is to get into groups of things that you enjoy doing. Like, I like to go to the lake in the summer, so I'm in a couple of boating groups. I like Friends, this TV show Friends. I'm like obsessed with it. I'm in a Friends group. I get in there and I comment, I interact, and then people will see me and then they add me. Like, just make it natural. Don't force it. So you want to add 5 new friends a day. Every day. You don't want to run out of people, you guys. You want to message 5 new people about the opportunity. 5. Every day. I'm going to tell you guys what I send whenever I am messaging about the opportunity. If you want to write it down, you can. If not, that's cool too. I've been doing a lot of trainings, but listening to a lot of different trainings. I am in Rake Makers with Ray Higdon, and then obviously Eric Wars with all of us. And I watched Whitney Husband's training on it, and I took what she said and went with it. And it's given me a lot more interaction. I'm not getting ignored as much. People that have ignored me many times are actually responding to me now, so I feel like it's working. My main goal when I'm doing this is to get the video, wearegolddiggers.com, I think, into as many hands as possible, in front of as many eyes as possible. So this is what I'm saying. Hey, name. I was wondering, or no, what did I say? I was curious if you would be open to taking an opportunity, or taking a look at an opportunity that I have. It may or may not be a fit for you, and that's totally cool. Let me know either way. Hey, name. I was curious if you would be open to looking at an opportunity that I have. It may or may not be a fit for you, and that's totally cool. Let me know either way. So I'm asking them if they're open. I'm saying their name. I'm asking if they're open. I'm telling them it may or may not be a fit for them, and I'm giving them an out, saying it's okay if it's not. And I'm asking them to reach out to me even if they say no. So those 5 things are very important. Hey, Mary Bell. Those 5 things are very important because you don't want to walk up to somebody and be like, hey, why don't you do this with me? Well, you don't know if they're even open to wanting to do something like that with them. So don't assume that they're just going to be like, yeah. So I feel like it's more of like a posture and a respect thing to ask someone if they're open. I've had a lot of good feedback from it. Again, like I said, I was getting ignored a lot with what I was doing before, and this is working. And Whitney husband's doing it, so whatever she's doing is working. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 5 people about the opportunity. That's pretty much what I send to everyone. I copy and paste that all day long. I change the name, and I keep going with it. Another thing, I know this says 5 people, but with the schedule that we have with Eric Worre about only sponsoring heavily every few months, Liz had us message 100 people every few days in this Hungering Coachable group, and I thought I was going to die. I didn't die, but I thought I was going to. And the reason for is, it gave me a lot of clarity of what was stopping me before, because I was getting into my head and I was being a little chicken about offering people the opportunity and being selfish. So when she was like, you need to message 100 people, and I'm like, dang, I don't want to miss out. So I was messaging, and then as I was messaging, people were responding. So then I wanted to go open all those messages and respond right back, because I'm like, ooh, I got a yes, or ooh, they'll watch it. And then I'll go message them. And then I'll forget to do the rest. So she had us message this big amount, 100 people, before we even opened another message from anyone. And that almost killed me. But I'm so glad we did it, because now I know what my big hang up was. I was going and replying to the people that actually responded to me and forgetting about the rest of the names that I needed to message, because I was getting so excited about the one. So keep that in mind. Message your people before you even open something else, because don't get squirrel brain, because I know it's easy. Message your people and then respond. Okay. Ask 5 loyal customers to host the party. I don't ask my past customers to host, because most of them already have, and they were probably duds, and they just don't like it. I have a lot of repeat customers, so that's why I don't ask my customers. If you're new, do it. Excuse me. If you're new, do it. Ask them. I go through and green light on my messenger. What that means is I'll go through on my phone, and it'll say active, and I'll have the little green dots, and that's who I'll message about having a party, because I know they're online. I know they're going to see my message, and they're either going to tell me yes or no. So I message until I get my people. It says to ask 5 to host the party, but really you should just be booking 5. So you ask until you get 5. And this is a good way to keep adding fresh friends to your list. So make sure you are doing the things. I watched a training that Valentina Ganter did about, I think it was about this, and she was saying book, sell, sponsor. Think of it as a bicycle wheel, and you've got 3 spokes in book, sell, sponsor. Well, if one of them is gone, you're going to have a wobbly wheel, and it's not going to roll. So make sure you do all the things. That's why the task lists are so important, you guys. It keeps your business well-rounded. It's not you focusing only on sales, you focusing only on sponsoring, or you're focusing only on parties. It keeps it well-rounded, and it's not a wobbly wheel. I wasn't doing this before, and that's why I don't have a team. That's why I haven't grew. I have a few girls that are still with me from the beginning, and I'm so grateful for them that they haven't given up on me yet. But a lot of them are gone. So, thank you, Mary Bell. So this is the one that I use. It's numbered up here like 1 out of 90. So if you want to do like a 90-day run with it and do all the things on it, do it. This is another one. This is one that we had when I first joined. I saw it floating around a lot. I'm pretty sure it's in Goal Diggers too. It's just another list. It's got basically the same stuff. I honestly feel like it's whatever you like looking at and checking off. Here's another one. It's whatever you like looking at, you know, and checking off as you go every day. I just feel like that one that I had is easier to look at for me. I don't know. Here's another one. It's very, very similar to this one. I went to a training with Jab Media and it looks just like ours. It's another task list. So, do you guys have any questions that are still on here? Teamzy is awesome. So I did used to use Teamzy and then I quit using it because I don't know why, honestly. I feel like I'm better with paper than an app on my phone. I really don't know why. It's a lot messier. I'm better with paper. There's another thing called FitFu. Fortune is in the follow-up. I've thought about getting on that. I know Cheryl Bouget, is that how you say your name? She uses FitFu and she really likes it. So I'm thinking about looking into that because I carry around a lot of notebooks all day at work and it would be really nice to not have to. I hope this helped you guys and I hope I explained it and broke it down a little bit and why it's so important to do all the things. I know I watch a lot of trainings and they're like, oh, you got to do all the things. And I'm like, well, what are all the things? So this really helps break it down. If your life is chaotic like mine, I work 6 days a week most weeks. I have a toddler, I have a husband, and I have 2 stepchildren. I need to be organized for it to work because I ran around like a chicken with my head cut off for a while and it didn't work for me. So I needed to change what I was doing in my business for my business to change. And I think this is what's done it for me. If you guys have any questions or if you want one of these lists sent to you, comment on here and I would be happy to message it to you. It's just like a picture and you can print it off on your printer or you could save it onto your phone and use like an app to cross out on it. Again, Liz has some in her file section in Goal Diggers too, I think. But I hope this helped you guys. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. If you found value in this, please tag your teams and share with them. And I hope you guys rock it. Thank you.